You guys have a good time, okay?
Okay.
I'll see you in a couple hours.
Okay.
Ryder, for Kevin. Mostly right now, I want to protect them from ever going back with their mother.
Kevin, be good. Okay, see you later. Love you.
If they go back with her, and I've told the state this, within a year, they will be dead. Either at the hands of their drugged up mother or at the hands of one of her drugged up friends. I will fight for these kids. I have to. I couldn't live with myself if they went back there. Sweet girls. Go on, Dixie. Go on. Every week, the two little boys, Ryder and Kevin, go visit their mother for 2 hours of supervised visitation. James refuses to go. He refuses to speak to her, to have anything to do with her ever again. The grandchildren were oftentimes left alone. They would take off and do their drug deals in the middle of the night. So James, at the time he was approximately 10, was left in charge of his little brothers. And they'd be gone all night long. I was trying to get the boys away from her. I was calling the police. I called CPS at the time. I called my lawyer. And he said, basically, there is nothing you can do because the state of Arizona doesn't care. Here they are.
I've heard complaints from grandparents and foster parents too about
Just turning the corner.
they're thinking that the system gives too much preference to biological parents. And I think we have to start with the legal framework, because parenting one's own children is considered a fundamental constitutional right.
Finally, one day I went over there to pick the kids up as I usually did for school. And I found the SWAT teams all over the place. They asked who I was. I said, okay, my name is Richard. These are my grandkids. Are they okay? And he said, yeah, the kids are down the street. Go pick them up. Your daughter, Jamie, is in jail along with several of her friends they caught here. I said, what did you find? They said, well, the ID theft and drugs. Somebody from DCS came along, told me what was going on, and that I was going to have the kids until things were straightened out one way or another. Well, you guys got lots of pizza to eat now. Hey, come here, Kevin. Most of the time, whatever I got from DCS information turned out to be wrong. First, I was told that there was going to be severance for the kids, and I was going to be able to adopt the kids. Then I was told, no, we're going back to reunification is the plan, which really set me off because I said, these kids are in dire danger over there. Well, but the policy of the state is reunification. I said, you guys are crazy. These kids are more important than your policies, your books, your procedures. You got to protect these kids. You can't let them go back there.
I think it'd be really great if we did a better job for kinship providers and foster parents to really explain the legal process.
It's all right. The state's not involved anymore. Nobody is. You're free. It's like getting out of jail.
We don't take parents' rights away without due process and without there being really a high bar. Determining whether or not a parent is going to lose the right to their children is one of the most impactful decisions that you can make as a judge. It's a final decision.
Watching their brother being adopted and you're still swinging in the breeze.
Right.
It's also, though, a decision I made.
Where'd James go, the object of the whole thing? It's been a 13-year journey, trying to make sure that the kids are okay and alive.
When it comes down to it, these children deserve to have parents who can protect them and can provide for them. And if it's not going to be their biological parents, we need to find somebody else for them.
Up on your feet.
It will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
Do you wish to adopt James Gregory Kendall?
Yes.
And do you believe that Richard James Kendall is able to meet all your needs and that he wished to continue caring for you and adopt you?
Yes.
It's been a long road.
It has.
Congratulations, the adoption is final.
Hey, give me a hug. Good boy.
I like everything to be guaranteed.
No loose ends.
Just elated that finally, after 2.5 years and 2 rounds through the state system, he's finally free and he's going to be safe. And nobody can take him and put him in the mess that he was in before. You did not leave him there. First you said in the bathroom, then you said Jeff's house, then you say the car.
I didn't say
You're making excuses. Now go find your glasses.
I didn't say Jeff's house.
Get up and find them. Go. 30 pair you've lost. Nobody's been moving your glasses. In a perfect world, it would be the normal grandparent relationship.
Found them.
But that's never going to happen with her. And I have simply just resigned myself to the fact that if these kids are going to stay alive, this is what I'm going to do.
That hurts. That hurts.
Not a whole lot. They died?
Yeah, I think so. Or somebody left it. I am not denying that I had a substance abuse problem or that I was involved in criminal activity, and I'm not even denying that.
You think I'm making this up?
Yes, my children probably needed to be placed somewhere else while I was getting that help. I think to say that they would be dead is a bit extreme.
Let's protect Mom.
I was trying to numb every feeling that I had because I was at a point where I just didn't want to feel anything.
Ready, set, go.
I don't feel like my DCS caseworker or DCS were trying in any way to help me. I think because they just decided before I even had a chance to start the process of getting better that they weren't going to give me back my children, so they just weren't going to do anything to help me along the way.
Go, Kevin!
The child welfare system, it does have this unusual quality that the person who is going to help you is also the person that just took a bunch of things away from you and is going to try to prove that you're an unfit parent in court. So we're asking them really to do things that perhaps aren't possible for one person to do, but they still have the responsibility to help these families connect with somebody that can help them.
I'm thankful that I have the opportunity to try and heal my relationships with my children. I'm grateful for the 4 hours a week that I get with my boys. It's my favorite night of the week. I call it our day night. And I can't change the past. The only way for me to grow, the only way for me to get better is to not look back, to only look forward at what I can do from here. And that's what I do every single day.
There's some consistency where everybody knows that this is permanent, this is home, and it's going to keep on like this until they're adults. All right, where's your admission fee?
I don't have one.
Well, you need to get one, you got to go back out. Let me talk to your mother for a second.
But not now.